Hello folks, Fuzz here and welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. This is our second episode of this relatively new series, and I do apologise that there was a slight delay. What happened in getting this episode up, what happened was my graphics card decided to die on me sometime after the making of the first episode. So I had to RMA it. Fortunately it was still under warranty, but that took about a week and a half. And then after that I managed to get tonsillitis, which I'm just about recovering from. So excuse me if I sound a little bit off or a little bit under the weather, but I am a lot better. But it was a bit of a nasty thing to knock me about, in all honesty, so I've had some antibiotics for that. Hopefully we'll be ready to crack on with this park. It's been closed for a while now. People probably thinking, you know, we're going out of business. Well, no, we're not, but the manager got a bit ill and various other things prevented us from working. So let's get straight back on with things today. So far all we've got is this one ride and some shops and facilities for our guests over here, and today we're going to pretty much expand on that. We might end up building a roller coaster, I'm not yet sure, but I am making this up as I go along. So I'm thinking that we're going to need some trees around here. So if we go to the tree area, we can see something that's going to look nice but not too overpowering. We are basically just trying to pretty our park up a little bit. So let's just scroll down. We've got the Douglas or these hazels here, which are perhaps a tad bit too big. The hollies, the oak is much too big. I think the sugar pines are probably going to work out well. Can we put any in here? Yes, we can. So we can just cover up our shopping area there and maybe have a couple. I don't want trees to be like too uniform. I want them to be not messy, but you know, kind of look like that they have been planted with some kind of naturality, if that's a word. It's a word I am going to use anyway, in mind. So there we go. Got a nice little entrance here. I'm going to leave this side blank because we're going to come around here with the path in just a moment. And the park is shut, so we haven't got any visitors. I want to get a couple more rides in before we think of opening up to the public. If we go back to our tarmac tool, we can, I'm thinking, yeah, come around here. That way we have the carousel completely enclosed. And we can look at branching off into different areas depending on what themes we want to do, etc, etc. Right, just bear with me 1 moment, I'm just going to grab my phone. And I am back. Right, so what should we do? Maybe have another ride down here. Again, not a massive ride. We'll go for another flat ride, and then I think we'll look at building a small roller coaster, and then we can open the gates. So should we look at the thrill rides now, or maybe because we're still on the entrance we can continue with the gentle theme. We've got the carousel / merry-go-round over there. We could go for the Helter Skelter, the teacups, or traditional theme park rides, I'd say. The dinosaur go-around. I don't think we want to do the merry-go-round just yet. What else? We've got thrill rides. Go to the gentle rides here. We've got the circus, might not be a bad. Maybe the small Ferris wheel, House of Fun, something just to fill this space here. Yeah, I'm not very good at choosing things. Not when I've got so many options to choose from. I think we'll go for the circus. Let's turn that around. And not sure if I'm a big fan of those trees now. They're going to hide it, aren't they? That's okay, actually. People can see through the trees. Let's just turn that around so it's facing that way. Plonk that there like that. Yep, happy with that, I think. Am I happy? Yes, I am happy. We'll go for entrance and exit. Right, so what we're going to do is start pathing up our queue, which isn't going to need to be a massive thing in all honesty. It's not going to get too busy, I wouldn't have thought. Maybe we could just go up. I don't even need to go that far, I don't think. And back round. Like that. And we'll just look at the colours. I don't like the default black colours. We went for an orangey colour, was it, for the carousel? Yes, we did. So maybe this time we can go for... Maybe we can stay with the same colour. What colour did we go on? The black again. Just so that it's nicely... doesn't clash or anything. There we go. And we'll call it the Jolly. Just call it the Jolly Circus. Yep. Okay, I think that's pretty sorted. Oh, one thing I do need to put in before I forget is some staff, especially staff in the way of mechanics. So, where are we? There we go. And staff, we've got the park inspector already. He's in by default. Need the good old mechanic. And one thing I do like to do, we'll put some more mechanics in as we build more rides, is change the inspection to 10 minutes. That just makes our rides last longer. And seeing as how we don't have any money to worry about, we can have more mechanics and that flying around the place, then that should be a good thing to do. And we best stick in some handymen or janitors. No, that's it. A couple of those, they can wander around. I'm not going to bother patrolling them. They can go where they want to go. And I think we'll stick an entertainer in. We probably will put that on a path to try and keep it close to the entrance. Not that it's actually following the patrol I'm putting in, but there you have it. Yeah, you can go around the carousel as well. That's more like it. Look, you can just drag it all. Nice one. And the suit we will have is... there we go. Just go for the... to stay with the panda, to be honest. Quite a generic entertainer for a generic area of the park. And then if we put a couple more trees around here, since I don't think we're going to be building anything in the way of rides. And once again, we'll probably just stick with the... Oh no, we'll go for the Sugar Pines, that's the one. There we go. And now I think a roller coaster is in order. I'm not going to go too heavy on trees because it's going to be a bit OTT if we do, isn't it? In fact, I'm worried there's already too many. Maybe we should delete these and put just some prettier decorations in. We can certainly look at doing that. So let me know what you think, if that's what you guys want us to do. But for now, we shall build the roller coaster of the Thrill Capital. Or not, we're just going to go for a family coaster to start with. So what is a good family coaster? I guess the junior coaster would be the one. Or maybe we can go for a corkscrew coaster because we've got some junior rides in already. It's not going to be a massive coaster, but it will hopefully appease some of the more thrilling guests. And I think that looks like about as good a place as any. No, I think we're going to go across here. That way people can see it from when they enter the park. From the entrance there. And if we just double check the cars, we can... I want 2 cars minimum. So another station. Okay. And we're going to come out going up the lift hill. Can we turn as we go up a lift hill? No, we can't. Yeah, the corkscrew is a little bit limited in the kind of track you can build, but where's the height markers? Oh, there they are. All important because we don't want to... In fact, for a small coaster, 100 feet's a little bit too tall, I'd say. I think we'll stay at around the 70-foot mark. Take the lift hill off. And we'll go nicely around the corner. Just have that little drop there just to make sure that we don't stall on the first bend. Yep, look at that, I got the height just right. Managed to get the hill in. And land perfectly on the ground. Okay, so what's the best way to do this track? We'll go for the good old airtime, get people coming out of their seats, and if we just what sort of height are we looking at? We don't want to go above 62 feet really, so 34 foot there. What height are we? 51. Let's see how that goes. Let's make sure we can get up there. I'm just going to do it straight so we can see. Yeah, we can. And now can we do a corkscrew? Not quite. I don't know if I like the look of that. It's a bit messy, isn't it? But of course we can't quite do anything else. Certainly can't do that. Actually, we're a little bit slow on that bit, but we get a nice drop from that point, so I think we'll go for that kind of manoeuvre. Yeah, we slow down like I say, but it doesn't matter. And what kind of corkscrew should we go for? Should we go for a traditional corkscrew? And is there any way just to straighten that thing out? No, okay, in that case we'll leave it at that. And now we're only at 23 feet. Which is cool. We can probably look at taking our ride back to the end here with a bit more airtime as we go. A couple of airtime hills there. Just make sure that we're not going too slow down there. One thing that I probably can do is just delete that. And just keep it banked. That's more like it. Just made it a little bit too jaggedy otherwise. We're getting there. I've heard that in Roller Coaster Tycoon world there's going to be some different kind of coaster building system than this building one piece at a time. I think you drag your track and then move it up and down or something depending on how you want it. So that'll be interesting. I am actually really looking forward to RCT World. Hopefully they will deliver on it. Seeing as how dodgy the mobile version was. Oh goodness me. Just destroyed that land. We've got 3 airtime hills there. Let's just speed things up a bit. I want to make sure that this isn't going to be too... Seeing as how that we did make it at 70 feet, it's slowed down quite a bit by this point, hasn't it? That looks alright. So we'll probably just go for... tempted to do one more, but we won't. I think that'll do nicely. We'll change the entrance though. Entrance can just go there, only right at the end in case we decide to build a station, which wouldn't be a bad idea because it's going to look a bit ugly if we don't. Let's just see how this goes round. I'm sure they feel faster when we're on there, and we will ride it in due course. For now I'll just call it the corkscrew, but by all means you guys go ahead and let me know what you want me to name this coaster. So that's 10 minutes, and what kind of colour scheme do we want? Wow, that is really slow up that bank in there, isn't it? Okay, we'll leave that at that anyway. Right then, colours. Choose colours for the track, yep. How do I change the colour of the supports? First of all, so I know which is which. Okay, I think we'll just go for white supports and a nice red coaster maybe. Yeah, something like that I think looks pretty good. That will do just about. Yeah. And we'll sort the queue out and then we'll just get a station around the building here. I think we're going to need a little bit of a longer queue perhaps. So we'll go up there. Down there and back again. And we'll get our tarmac path connecting down here. Now the next question is, first of all we'll just quickly change the colour of the queue. That's the track, that's the lights, cars, where's the colours of the queue? Okay, so we'll stick I think with our orange theme. There we go. It's quite a generic colour, isn't it? And it doesn't clash with any of the colours of the ride that we have created. So once we've got the station going for this, we can then open our park. Might stick some trees around this thing as well, but we'll get the station done first. Oh, we do need to just raise that land up a little bit there. Want to snap it. Oh, that's not working, is it? Right, the one I want is that one. Yeah, I think we're done. Okay, right then. So let's go to walls, and what do we want? Probably just go for something quite generic again, I'd say. Got the circus set. Could go for one of the original sets perhaps, maybe like the coloured walls. Probably do nicely, won't it? So we'll go for some block windows, I think. Yep. Yep, do that. Some on the other side. Or should we go on this? No, we'll just go straight to the edge here. And then some standard walls. Yeah, that's why I tend to put my entrance and exits on stations just one in from the end. Otherwise you have a big missing corner part of the wall which doesn't look too great in my opinion. Stick that there, and that one can go there like that. Hang on, something's not quite right here, is it? Yeah, that's why. Did the main pieces wrong. Right then, so we'll go for another layer. Make sure that we get this done nicely. Don't forget the one above the entrance and exits. I'm not great at doing custom scenery, I've got to be honest, you probably noticed that already in fact, but I can do the basics, which is better than nothing. Connect you there, and then we'll look at doing a roofing structure. What sort of roof do we want? Doesn't look great, but doesn't look too bad either. You can change the colours of these walls and stuff, but I think we'll be happy with the colour that matches the roller coaster. Right. Let's just see what roofs we've got to go on top now. Could have gone for the cloth roof, but I've decided to go for the solid roof. I don't think I like those thick box slabs too much, in all honesty. Okay, I don't think we're going to go for that. Yeah, if we delete these, because they're just not going to go on this building, and we'll just go for these instead. You can copy and paste, but I don't know if you can do that in game, if you're going to do that in the building editor. I reckon you can, but I'm not going to start to figure out how just now. There we go. I could make like a tiered system, I guess, couldn't I? Perhaps if we delete that one, is that roughly the middle? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, it was the middle. And that one at least. Then we can stick one of these in. Just like that. Yep. And then we can put our little pointy roofs on in the middle. Maybe on the ends as well. Can be quite a meticulous job doing the custom scenery, so I hope that in the next game it is something that Atari make a little bit easier. Perhaps include some more custom buildings ready made, so you can edit them rather than having to start from scratch. But I think that'll do nicely for what we want, and just trying to think how easy it would be to change the floor terrain textures. We could go for the tarmac there. I can't remember what the code is actually for hiding the custom scenery that we've just built. In all honesty, that hasn't really made it as tarmacy as I would have hoped. But it'll do, otherwise we're going to be here all day. So let's just stick some trees around here. And then we shall open it up to the public, I would say. Let's go for some of the Douglas ones this time. And maybe a couple of, maybe a large hazel there and there, because we can fit one in. And a couple of hollies. It's always more exciting when your roller coaster comes rushing through the forest. Large sugar pine as well. Okie dokie. So now people will get a nice view of that as they come into the park, look. You can just about see that, can't you? Let's just give that a quick whiz round and then I think we shall be ready to open the gates. I know it's only a small roller coaster, but the rides at the front tend to get the busiest, which is why I've made sure we've got 2 trains on the track. We've got our double corkscrew helix thing here. And our final airtime hills through the forest. I didn't bother banking those last turns because I just didn't think it was going to be going fast enough. Should we just check out our ratings? There we go. So high excitement, medium intensity. Close that because we're going to open everything together now. If we go to the rides, no. Park management, is it? Yeah. Open the rides first of all. Make sure the shops are open. And now we can open the park itself. One thing I do want to do is just go ahead here and perhaps get some marketing campaigns going in the national newspaper. We'll advertise our new corkscrew ride. Get some people in for sure, that will. We'll just go for all the advertising campaigns. The parenting magazine. Yeah, I think they'll probably want the circus maybe, rather than the roller coaster, and finally a main advertising campaign. 6 weeks. Oh, it's already selected for us. So now we'll see lots and lots of people coming to rush in and try out our rides. Let's make sure everything is free. We don't need to charge anybody for anything. This is a free park for whoever wants to come and try out the fun. Come on, down to 0. Make sure the carousel is free also. Who's going to pay $1 to go on that? Not me. And look, people are starting to arrive. Enjoying the entrance entertainment with panda features there. Nobody wants to go on our crappy little carousel, I don't blame them. But look, people are rushing to queue up for our advertised flagship attraction, the corkscrew. So yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for today, folks, and hopefully I'll be fully recovered by the time we begin the third episode. So thanks for your support in wanting this series to continue after that first part. Hopefully you still do now. We are making a little bit of progress, it's good to see. And please do join me next time as we continue on with Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. If you want to, you can share this episode with your friends and post a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you want to see. What ride you want me to build next. See you soon, guys. Take care.